Everybody say hello to Red Foley's right-hand man, Slim Wilson! While Red has to be in the hospital, I'd sure like to keep things going just so around here, but we're behind already. Our guests haven't showed up yet. Oh, here they come right now! Jimmy Driftwood and Jim Reeves, right here! Right alive! Once again, from the heart of the Ozarks, it's Jubilee USA, brought to you by Massey Ferguson and your Massey Ferguson dealer. Massey Ferguson, pace setter of modern farming, makers of the world's most famous combines, and the only tractors with the Ferguson system. Well, we're all set to go around here for the Jubilee, and I've asked Jimmy Gately and Harold Morrison to help me do the first number. Kick her off there, Ben. Oh, fly around my pretty little thing, fly around my daisy, fly around my pretty little thing, you almost drive me crazy. Coffee grows on a white oak tree, the river flows with brandy, rocks on the hills all covered with gold, and the gals all sweeter than candy. Fly around my pretty little thing, fly around my daisy, fly around my pretty little thing, you almost drive me crazy. Well, I guess you think my pretty little miss that I can't do without you, but I'll let you know before I go that I care very little about you. Fly around my pretty little thing, fly around my daisy, fly around my pretty little thing, you almost drive me crazy. I hear you there, Harold. Well, every time I go that road, it looks so dark and cloudy. Every time I see that gal, I want to tell her howdy. Fly around my pretty little thing, fly around my daisy, fly around my pretty little thing, you almost drive me crazy. Yes, sir. Thank you. Hey, join your hands, sirs, wide, walk out on the old side. Her English day along that line, Lydia leading and it's behind. Hey, let's pretty good right on home. He's sweet for the line. Hey, look at the lady star, get promenading an optic car. Hey, look at the gentleman star, leading an optic car. Hey, look at the old stand, here we go right, let's dance. All right, let's see fine road. Now just right up and promenade along. Promenade him here and there, promenade go round. Hey, well, let's swing around, swing around and around with the little thing. Now you just all right. Hey, to see on the new end. And a home with a pretty little ring again. A home to go and a home to swing. Everybody singing, whirling around and around with the little girl. Now just like that, sing. Just like that, sing. Step right up and swing. Hell, no, left tail of that dog. Hey, right up, left to the ball star. Now like a slam, not too far. Hey, shoot the dog, roll around. Somebody's going when she goes down. Promenade, no delay, promenade, promenade. Hey, first the turkey bow, thing goes down and around with zero straight. Now take a pretty good around, ring your cage, rabbit cage, square cage, that's pretty good around. Hey, take a sausage cage, too, she's just big more around the moon. Hey, when the tree line left, the same couple 4 and 2. Hey, when the tree line left 5, 2 and 4, same with track. Now two head ladies chain the call, turn them boys, you don't get lost. Two side ladies chain you do, turn them boys, let go and do. Now 4 leg chain, grand chain 4, you turn them boys, you don't get sore. Hey, Allemande, lift that cone, lady, you take your gal and promenade. Hey, promenade right on the floor, it's all the way to the ring number 2, 5, 4, 6, 7, 8, oh, that's all you're doing.
Meet Michael Murphy, a mighty mowing Massey Ferguson man. Used to be Mad Michael Murphy till he got his Massey Ferguson Minute Mount mower. You see, Michael Murphy mounts his Massey Ferguson Minute Mount mower in 1 minute. Now, if Michael Murphy can mount his Massey Ferguson Minute Mount mower in 1 minute, how many minutes would it take most men to mount their Massey Ferguson Minute Mount mowers? Man alive, most any man can mount his Massey Ferguson Minute Mount mower in a minute. Matter of fact, most men can mount their Massey Ferguson Minute Mount mowers in much less than a minute. Moreover, if you're of a mind that you might make money with a mower that you can mount in a minute, you might meander momentarily down to your Massey Ferguson dealer. Why, he can mention many more mechanical marvels which make the Minute Mount a mowing masterpiece, and he'll make you a mighty nice deal on a Massey Ferguson Minute Mount mower, like Michael Murphy's.
Well, I know all of you are anxious about Red, and as yet we don't know just how long that he'll have to be off the show. But it's his #1 wish that we keep right on jubileeing and bring you the most entertaining folks in country music. And who could possibly fit that description as well as a favorite friend of all of us named Jim Reeves, right here.
Am I losing you? Are my fears coming true? How I wish I knew. Am I losing you? Is your love really true? Is there somebody new? Tell me what to do. Am I losing you? Am I too blind to see what's been happening to me? Every road has a bend. Will I be sweetheart or friend? Will the sweet things you do be for somebody new? Tell me what to do. Am I losing you? Am I too blind to see what's been happening to me? Every road has a bend. Will I be sweetheart or friend? Will the sweet things you do be for somebody new? Tell me what to do. Am I losing you?
Thank you, Jim. I wonder if you get the same kind of a feeling I do when Jim Reeves sings a song. His voice just almost caresses the melody of a song. And you know, I think I can keep you sort of glued to your chairs by saying that Jim will be back pretty soon to sing He'll Have to Go. Well, in lining up our show in Foley fashion tonight, this seemed to be a good time to see what kind of a bad time our old Okie friend is having. I do mean one dude to do Shug Fisher, right here.
Well, come right in. Come right in. I see
How do you do?
you're next on the list here. I'll be happy to take care
Well,
of
wait a minute. It's kind of warm in here tonight.
Yes, it is. A little warm, yes. It's been a hot day here.
Yeah. Go home, Lassie. Lassie, go home. That's turned off. Oh, well, that's the way it goes. That's the way it
Well,
goes.
now, let's see.
Well. Don't laugh. This is a new act, and I'm trying to get the bugs out of it. Hey, boy,
Can you do anything for a fella in my shape?
Well, I don't know if I can or not. Looks to me like all you do is want to be funny here.
Well, what do you think about it?
Let's see now. Well, what do you think about... maybe I should ask you a few questions.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, I'll make
them
them simple. That'll be
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
All right.
That
Let's
looks like
see.
my brother right there.
That's your brother. I want to know something here now. Do you ever dream?
You ever dream?
Yes.
I dream all the time. I dream all night long about baseball. Baseball all night long.
Baseball. Don't you
Yeah.
ever dream about girls, beautiful girls, loving, hugging beautiful girls?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, what, lose my turnip bat? You see? And you think I'm crazy? Huh. You know something?
What?
And you know, I got on a plane in New York City at 6:30 in the evening, and about 6.5 hours later, I was in Paris, France. Boy, was I mad.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I wanted to come to Springfield, Missouri.
Oh.
Yeah, and then the stewardess kept saying, she said, fasten your seatbelt. And I said, why? And are we falling? She says, no, but your pants are. You know something then? And then I crossed the wires on my electric blanket with my toaster. All night long, I keep popping out of bed.
Let me ask you, how in the world could you do so many stupid things in one day?
Oh, I don't know. I just get up early, I guess. Just get up early, yeah.
Do you ever hear sounds? Do you ever hear anything ringing or anything?
Oh, yeah, I used to. I used to hear the phone would ring, and I wouldn't even answer it.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, now I answer it whether it rings or not.
Well, answer the door.
What'd it say?
Who?
The door.
Well, answer it and see.
Hello, door!
Oh, no, not that way now.
Yeah. Boy, you must think I'm crazy.
I know you're crazy.
You do?
Yes, sir, you're crazy.
Well, watch this. Watch this, boy. Watch out. Get out of my way. This is a good one. This works. This is a good one.
Buddy, you've had it. I'm going to call the wagon for you right now.
Before I go, this is for you people who haven't seen flying
Hello,
saucers.
send over the wagon. Have them in the white coat right quick. Send them right quick.
Thank you very much. Jim Fisher and his little bitty buddy, Bill Raines. Oh, Joe, don't just tell me, tell everybody.
Oh, well, next week, Eddie Arnold, Rex Allen, and Pee Wee King.
Now, three mighty good reasons for tuning us in next week. But to make you glad you joined us tonight, here is Miss Norma Jean.
I've stood at weddings and watched the best man smile when I knew that he loved the bride. Never once did I dream that some poor girl was watching and dying inside. Now here I stand, and I love the groom. Oh yes, I love him, and my love is true. Like I said, I've seen the best man smile, but what does the poor girl do? Mama, dear Mama, always before you told me what I should do. But you know, and I know, you can't help me now, 'cause this never happened to you. Now here I stand, and I love the groom. Oh yes, I love him, and my love is true. Like I said, I've
his was a Massey Ferguson 31 mower with great new Dyna-Balance drive. And now, there's a great new Pittman version, too. Right, Joe?
You bet you're right, Slim. This MF-32 with new and improved Pittman drive for thrifty, trouble-free, big capacity, boy. One way it's new and improved is right here with a specially engineered flywheel and Pittman rod. A smooth, straight-line drive down to the sickle and long life sealed bearings. All features that reduce noise and vibration, keep you cutting at a steady clip. And look, the MF-32 has a trouble-free knife connector design. Holds the knife firmly but gently without knocking. And it is a snap to remove. So, Pittman drive or Dyna-Balance, take your choice at a Massey Ferguson Minute Mount mower. Both are more good reasons why the leader in modern hay tool engineering is Massey Ferguson.
You know, the true folk music field has its own top star, and we in the Ozarks couldn't be prouder that he's homegrown. From Timbo, Arkansas, and the former principal of the Snowball, Arkansas High School, the juniors and seniors will thank for visiting us this evening. Here is Jimmy Driftwood, right here.
I'll tell you the story of a feller named Ike in the state of Kentucky and the county of Pike. He courted sweet Betsy till she couldn't be still. So they up and got married like young people will. They came to Missouri where they settled down in a cozy log cabin a long way from town, with a fine yoke of cattle and an old yaller dog, a long-legged rooster and a big spotted hog. One evening the old brindle cow found a calf, and the hog found 10 pigs and a half. The old yaller dog puppied under the floor. The rooster laid an egg on the floor. I stayed up all night till the break of the morn. Then he went to tell Betsy about the newborn. She said, take a look in the big bed of bed. There's a spanking new baby and I think he's well fed. In just a few years I had dozens of cows, hundreds of pigs and too many bow wows, a yard full of chickens and a house full of boys. And he said that sweet Betsy was a pride of his joy. We'll always remember sweet Betsy from Clyde. Came from Kentucky with a feller named Ike, with a fine yoke of cattle and an old yaller dog, a long-legged rooster and a big spotted hog. You know, I guess this old Jewel Theater stage feels as much like home as any place I ever sung a song. And among many friends here is the team of Ozark boys who helped me hit a lick or two on that song, Harold Marston and Jimmy Gately. Great big hole in the bottom of my shoes. Let me be a solid dog. Let me be a solid dog, or I won't be your matador. And let me be a solid dog.
Out in the wildwood, sat on the log, finger on trigger, and on the hoe. Let me be a solid dog. Let me be a solid dog, or I won't be your man at all. Let me be a solid dog. Son, I know you right now, sucking in a without you. And let me be a solid dog. Let me be a solid dog, or I won't be your man at all. And let me be a solid dog. Well, I pulled a trigger and the gun said go. Shot fell over in Mexico. And let me be a solid dog. Let me be a solid dog, or I won't be your man at all. And let me be a solid dog. In the bottom of my shoes, and let me be a solid dog. Let me be a solid dog, or I won't be your man at all. And let me be your salty puppy.
Thank you very much. Hal Morrison and Jimmy Gately. Well, Uncle Sip says the only regrets he has about getting old are the temptations he was man enough to resist when he was young. We all like to think of our boyhood days. You know, I like to recall the days of my youth better than anyone I know. For them was the days when I really lived, them days of long ago. Just thinking of when Paul pulled my teeth with the string tied to the door makes my eyes puddle up with tears, and I wish I was young once more. You know, I like to think of when I stole them melons from old man Bywater's field. He fired at me with his double barrel loaded with rind and peel. For the time I lost my big toenail, or when Paul had to put me smoking them corn silk cigarettes or puffing on an old grapevine. But one day stands out plain in my mind, and I reckon it always will. And I'll never forget what happened that day as long as I live. Now, when I tell you my story, you more than likely call me a sinner, for it was the day one Sunday noon when the preacher came to dinner. Now, Ma, she'd really set a table, the finest I'd ever seen. It was heaping high with victuals, and my pa had froze some cream. I never seen such a pile of chicken in all of my livelong days. There seemed to be a dozen of drumsticks stacked up on a couple of trays. We'd killed some hogs the day before, and Ma, she'd baked a ham. There's peas and corn, homemade bread, and a jar of her strawberry jam. Of course, there was dozens of other things, and every dish was a winner, for cooking meant nothing at all to Ma when the preacher came to dinner. I was never so hungry in all of my life when we finally took a seat. But Paul looked at me and the other kids as if to tell us how to eat. Now, confidentially, he drilled us all just before the preacher come about second helpings and manners and what should and shouldn't be done. We all took a seat. With a hungry look, I put the napkin under my chin, and I started to reach. I let out a screech when Paul's foot busted my shin. I knowed right then that I'd done wrong and that I'd acted out of place, but I was so hungry I just clean forgot that the preacher hadn't asked grace. Now, we bowed our head in silence, and I felt ashamed for what I'd done. Then he began to offer thanks for most everything under the sun. He blessed the chickens, he blessed the bread, he even blessed the jam, he blessed the peas and he blessed the corn, and then he blessed the ham. Now understand, I believe in grace, for my folks had raised me right, but it seemed to me that that preacher was just going to bless everything in sight. Well, I was just about ready to give up when he finally said, amen. And then I was really ready to eat because my stomach was a-caving in. Now, to get ahead of my story, and when dinner was over and through, I hadn't had enough victuals to fill up a thimble or two. Just imagine yourself in my place with a million good things in sight. I happened to starve yourself to death in order to be polite. Well, that was a day I'll never forget, and it's left its mark on me. One piece of chicken, one heaping of corn, one or two little peas.
After that, I made a vow that I'd never get no thinner if I waited and ate at the second table when the preacher came to dinner.
Friends, the only thing that's sweeter than a handful of fresh hay is a handful of sweet-spending greenbacks. And that's the kind of crop you'll get with Massey Ferguson hay and forage tools. Here are the grassland tools that turn haydays into paydays. Yes, whatever your requirements are, there's a Massey Ferguson hay tool to meet them, and then some. Pull type or minute mount mowers with Dynabalance or Pittman drive. Mounted or pull type side rakes in 4, 5, or 6 bar models. High-capacity Massey Ferguson balers with time-saving, work-saving, factory-sealed bearings. Mounted or pull-type rotary cutters with long-lasting reversible blades. Versatile Massey Ferguson forage harvesters for harvesting grass silage, bunk feeding, pasture control, and other cutting and chopping jobs. And the remarkable self-unloading MF51 forage wagon for efficient transport and handling of forage crops. So to turn your heydays into paydays, see all these and other pace-setter hay tools on display now at your Massey Ferguson dealer.
Put your sweet lips a little closer to the phone. Let's pretend that we're together all alone. I'll tell the man to turn the jukebox way down low. And you can tell your friend there with you, he'll have to go. Whisper to me, tell me, do you love me true? Or is he holding you the way I do? Though love is blind, make up your mind, I've got to know. Should I hang up, or will you tell him he'll have to go? You can't say the words I want to hear while you're with another man. Do you want me answer yes or no? Darling, I will understand. Put your sweet lips a little closer to the phone. Let's pretend that we're together all alone. I'll tell the man to turn the jukebox way down low. And you can tell your friend there with you, you'll have to go.
Folks, we thank you so much for sharing this last half hour with us. And boys, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Good night for Massey Ferguson.
Jubilee USA is an every week presentation of Massey Ferguson, pace setter of modern farming, and the nationwide family of Massey Ferguson dealers. Maverick is trapped in a game of cat and mouse tomorrow, 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central Time on ABC.